we're gonna go and leave him there. We have so much mail, beautiful people. We are gonna be opening up all of this today. I cannot wait to get into it. And it's all mail sent by beautiful people just like you watching this right now. And I got more of it over here too. But that's for the next episode. Let's go ahead and hop on into it. Big shout out to anybody who sent in mail in this episode, because of course we could not do this series without them. So thank you for sharing it with us. A lot of times it's stuff that they found out in their area, thrifting, flea market hunting, whatever it may be, and they're sharing it with us. So make sure you show them some love in the comments down below. Like for example, our first person here, which is Ian Orchard, a series regular. So thank you so much, Ian. Let's go ahead and see what Ian found and check it out together. All right, and it is open. A little spoiler alert. Big shout out to Ian with all the bubble wrap in here, man. You did a grade A packing job. I mean, I can't give you a review because this is just, you know, out of the kindness of your heart, and I appreciate it so much. But if I could, I'm giving you a 10 out of 10, 5 stars, thumbs up, whatever your rating system is. Which is also where I would like for you to drop a like on this video if you haven't already. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So it looks like we have some watches here that are bubble wrapped up, like some mini figures. Let's take a look at all this together. Some like VHS tapes. We also have some books here. You know we love some literature here on this channel, especially literature between the ages of 3 and 12. That's my reading level. We have a few other things in here too, but let's just start with that. So this one kind of unraveled itself here. We have a few different items, but I already see one that I need, and that is this. So these are the Imaginext SpongeBob figures. Super nostalgic for a lot of people, a little bit later for me, but like one of the bigger items of like the yellow label era of SpongeBob being like 2010 to like 2012, a really slept on era, of course, because most people that grew up with SpongeBob were in their teenage phase and weren't really collecting nostalgia quite yet, but also not old enough to where like a lot of us grew up with it. I'm trying to collect all of these little minifigures, and I do not have this Krusty Krab SpongeBob. So this one's brand new. I have a little glove world set up there where I put all of my figures. I have to have like at least maybe 20 of them by now, somewhere between like 10 to 20, somewhere like that. So it's pretty rare that I see new ones I don't have. So thank you so much on that one. I know that I needed him. I know I need a couple other like odd characters. Like I know I need Man Ray and the Dirty Bubble, and those ones are ridiculously hard to find just because I think that was one of those sets that had a recall on it for whatever reason. So like they weren't out a lot. Not a lot of people were able to pick them up. So whenever I get new Imaginext figures, I'm pumped. This one's really cool too. You have the jellyfishing SpongeBob here. We have the Glove World SpongeBob, and then all of these little mini figures for characters. We have Patrick SpongeBob, and then Mr. Krabs here. And I'm pretty sure the Mr. Krabs and the SpongeBob, they came from like a board game in like the early 2000s. But this SpongeBob, I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head where he comes from, but very cool. And then we have a new Gary. I don't think I have this Gary. This is a brand new Gary. It's amazing how many Gary figures there actually is. I think this one could maybe go to like, I would say like a Build-A-Bob, but a Build-A-Bob would have like a prong on the bottom. So I think this is a Gary pin topper or like pencil topper. Very, very cool. And I don't have this Gary, so thank you. And you're a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. That is freaking sick. We have the Good Burger button. This is the Walmart, or it could also be Blockbuster employee only button that they would give the employees as like promotional items to go on their vest, essentially. Very cool. This is brand new to the collection. I do have quite a few of them, but I actually didn't even know there was a Good Burger one. And man, the vibrant colors on this thing are just gorgeous. It pops so much. 1997. Thank you so much, man. So that's our first little bubble wrap packy. We also got some watches here. Squidward doing the thing on a watch. No, let's start with this one. So this is the Angelica watch here from the Rugrats first movie. You had one of these watches growing up. You may not remember it, but you had one, your cousin had one, your sister, somebody you know had this damn watch. All right, ain't that right, Big Bird?
A grandfather bird clock.
I forgot to mention, our special guest today is Big Motherfishing Bird. All right, say what's up to the people, Big Bird. I said say what's up, Big Bird. What kind of freaking manners they teach you in preschool or whatever form of education you got on them Sesame Streets?
Hi, I'm Big Bird.
There we go. Per my agreement with the Board of Education, in order to keep this show state funded, I do have to contain one episode every year that includes random educational facts. And that's why Big Bird's here today, to help us out. Ain't that right, Big Bird?
Okay, now, class, I, Mr. Bird, your teacher,
And by state funded, I mean that they send me a roll of stamps once per year. Don't want to brag, but it's a pretty premium sponsorship. It's like 12 stamps. Not one of those little 6-piece ones. It's 12. But then we got Squiddy on a watch. What year is this? What? 2002? That is freaking fire, dude. We have this awesome Bikini Bottom Sky watch with the dopest freaking like inside design ever. And it looks so clean. I thought this was like something you got at Ross like last year. That is so clean looking. And I love that the style on it is like very like, I fit this? I don't think this is like a kid's watch. Either that or I have very infantile wrist. But look, that's like a freaking, like, look, that's a man's watch. Yeah. So this is a man's watch. Like, it fits, and it's got like a very adult look to it. And not, you know, obviously goofy adult, which is goofy as they come. So, so I think that's awesome, especially for 2002 too, because they didn't make as many adult products. That's fantastic. And as you said, Squidward is doing the thing on a watch. Let's see what else we got here. We have 2 VHS tapes. We have Little Bear, Parties and Picnics with Cat. And then we also have A Kiss for Little Bear. Oh, Little Bear getting them ladies, them stinky, stinky, dinky ladies. All right, now we have some bookage here. If you guys don't know, when it comes to books, we're trying to create the world's first Nickelodeon library, being that we have, well, we have deemed the official amount of books you need to have a library, and that is 1,000 books. I've heard that iterated a couple of times, so that's the number we decided to go with, 1,000 books. All original books, not any duplicates. So let's see if we have any new ones here. First off here, it says grab for the Nick branding. The show was ambitious for the 90s. Yeah, it says watch TV's Animorphs on Nickelodeon. Dude, like we have the Animorphs. And like, do you remember these covers? Ryan will pop up on screen a couple other like iconic Animorphs covers. Why do I not remember them like having the Nickelodeon branding on the books usually though? That could have been something that was always there, but I feel like that must have been like a later Animorphs thing. I do remember the show, but I don't remember the books having that Nickelodeon reference on the front there. So that's really cool. We have Pikachu's Vacation. This is a little movie before the Pokemon movie. The Cheese Thief with a freaking rat. Like the villain is a literal rat just chasing them down. What if he's not even after the cheese? He's like, I was just trying to return your cell phone. And you assume, yeah, I get it because I'm a rat. I was trying to get your cheese. That's where you're wrong. That's called being prejudiced. Here's your damn phone back. That's a bit. How do you know he was after the cheese? I guess you had to read to find out. Oh, I see why he was after the cheese. He wanted that ghost milk cheese. We got the Bowling Boogeyman. We have Sinister Sorcerer, Mummy's Curse, The Haunted Railroad, and also a Powerpuff Girls little golden book. That is so cute. And also a Powerpuff Girls hardcover comic book trade by IDW. So thank you so much. Also, wait, there's 2 more here. We got Yo Gabba Gabba. I ain't gonna lie, DJ Lance, I gotta be looking at me like that from the back of the book. And then we got SpongeBob's Hands Off. Thank you so much, dude. All really, really fun books. All right, what else we got in here, Ian? We have a box here. It looks like a Scooby-Doo game. I see a Scooby-Doo figure in here and a couple other items. Let's just grab all this stuff out. We have, oh, this is awesome. This is Chucky. This is a Mattel Chucky from the Rugrats movie. We have this really cool, like, flocked, he's so soft, flocked Scooby-Doo figure. Oh wait, I think does he go to this game? No, there's another Scooby figure in this one though. That's a really cool figure. It's just a part of this game, but man, the design for that figure is awesome. So it's a Scooby-Doo memory game called Get That Dog. Find the most matching pairs for Scooby and his friends to win. Include Scooby. How does a Scooby figure incorporate into the game? Wow, so the Scooby-Doo is just like a like there's literally nothing in the game that incorporates the Scooby other than it being the prize that you win. If you lose, then you don't get the Scooby figure. I don't know if that's like a lifetime thing. The first game you get it and then your freaking little sister or whoever just has to forget about it, move on with their life. Or is it like, oh, okay, we're playing again today. Bring it out, you know, bring it out and I'm gonna get it back. Kind of like a King of the Hill type situation. That's really cool. And then we also have this guy. Looks like the batteries are dead on him, but the animated Valentine's Day Scooby-Doo plush. Very, very cute. This is not a toy. For decorative use only. Sweet. It's a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff. A lot of Scooby books and also Scooby figures, plush. I love it. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We have freaking Santa Garfield. Garfield is Santa Claus. This is amazing though. What the frick? How did I not even know this was a thing that existed? This is a Thai Beanie Baby. Freaking SpongeBob's pineapple? They made way more Beanie Babies for SpongeBob than I even knew. I've been trying to collect all the like SpongeBob beanies over there. I had no clue there was a pineapple, and it still has the tag on it. Ian, thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. Located in beautiful Bikini Bottom, this spacious 2-story fruit bungalow is the perfect starter home for any sponge. Super absorbent trivia. When SpongeBob's home was destroyed, he decides he has to move back in with his parents. That's a rough trivia. Can you imagine the trivias on you are just like something that happened in your life that you kind of wish didn't happen? Like, fun fact about Jessica, she went back to her boyfriend 3 times after, you know, he kept saying he was gonna change, things were gonna be better. She went back 3 times. Like, isn't that a fun fact? Like, it's so interesting. Of course, SpongeBob is him down on his luck, having to move back in with his parents is a fact about him. I love this freaking Beanie Baby, though. This is so awesome. Thank you, Ian. And with the Christmas Garfield, the Santa, we got freaking a little reindeer Odie. We have some Blue's Clues 2002 Blue's Clues slippers, and then a Fred Flintstone, like weird looking, like, I guess maybe you put them on your like wall like this. Is a weird kind of plush. It's interesting for sure. 1980. It's from 1980. He's 45 years old right now. He's a freaking boomer. That's crazy. And it's called Dial-A-Greeting. So you can like bend this little thing on the bottom here and make it for whatever you want. So like if you just like want to get like, they're just like, hey, why make multiple cards? Well, we could just make one that changes. This one says get well soon. And you can just switch it around. And you're like, hey, missing you right here. Valentine's Day. I love you. And then we got happy birthday. Don't tell me our product doesn't apply to what you need it for, because you can make it. That's awesome. Then we have a SpongeBob tin here. Oh, okay. It's a clean one too. It's in really good shape. Love it. You got the embossed cover there on the front, and then you got SpongeBob and Patrick and Sandy floating up into the skies in the back. Really cool. Thank you so much again, dude. Insert. Oh yeah, sorry. Again, per our Board of Education, here's a random fact from Big Bird.
Pájaro grande.
A little better than that pineapple's fact, at least. It's a little less hurtful. And then this I love so much. What the frick? How did you find this? So those of you guys who don't know, I got a little hobby I do on the side. I'm a guy that's made of hobbies, but I love fingerboarding. You know, I grew up skateboarding a lot, and now, you know, I like to, you know, keep my ankles up okay. So I just fingerboard around my office, in my house here and there for fun. And I have a couple little ramp setups thanks to you guys, but this one he found is a nautical theme setup. So you can see it's got like a fish tank built into it as well too. So like the closest thing you could get a SpongeBob adjacent fingerboard set. And they actually have SpongeBob fingerboards now by Tech Deck and also Hot Wheel. We have those in the collection. I have some of them out of the box too. So I will definitely be using those with this guy here. Let's take a look. Look at that. It's like a freaking piranha's teeth like mouth and the Hot Wheel logo too. Heck yeah. This is gonna be sweet. All right, let's set it up real quick. Okay, that's a freaking sick design. So you have the ramp there. It's got this little freaking octopus tentacle coming out the side. And then you've got the aquarium, and you can ramp up here, hit the top rail. It's all on the top rail, and it pops up this little piranha, like one-eyed fish. That is so cool. All right, let's check it out, for example. Hey! Let's do it this way. It's gonna be hard to do it this way, but we'll try it. There we go. That is so dope. All right, so you guys look at some close-up footage of me using it so that way you guys can see it a little bit better. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Ian. That was the end of the package, but that was so much fun, man. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really interested in what's in this DoodleBob one. So let's check out the DoodleBob box. So this is Armando Molina from Connecticut. Armando, thank you so much. And wow, will you look at that? It is DoodleBob. So it is a DoodleBob Funko Pop to go in the collection. That's actually, yeah, the last one I needed. It's the only one from the set that I needed, actually, besides like some of the other weird ones they've released now. I think now there's like a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy I still need to get, and maybe like a Hot Topic exclusive, but from the main line, that's all the ones that I needed. So thank you so much, dude. DoodleBob. And that's actually, to be honest, I think my favorites from this line were the Glove World one, just because SpongeBob looks looks so cute in the Glove World outfit, or DoodleBob, because it doesn't even really look like a Funko Pop. He just kind of looks like DoodleBob with the giant pencil in his hand and everything. That is fantastic. We have a note in here too. Thank you so much again. I wasn't sure if you still haven't found this Funko Pop, so I thought I'd find one and send it to you. It's one of my favorites in my Funko collection, but if you have it before you receive this package, you can go ahead and put it on Whatnot and give it away. I'm always happy to help out. Thank you so much, Armando. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I was still needing this guy, so he will be added to our collection, the last one we needed for this set. Thank you, man. That's so thoughtful of you. All right, and then next up, we have one from Sergio, our man Sergio. If you guys don't know him, you haven't been here long enough. He always sends in mail. We did a whole fan mail dedicated to packages from Sergio. I think this one's from that same time. I just missed this one. So let's go ahead and see what Sergio sent in this box. Uh-oh, I have a feeling this one is oh my gosh. This is one of the coolest SpongeBob items that's not SpongeBob that needs to be in this room, if that makes sense. This is the man who's flickering the lights. This is a Nosferatu action figure by Ben Cooper. Collect 'em all. That is wild. He's got this crazy like luchador like costume mask on. It's like a trick-or-treat costume mask. That is wild. So Nosferatu. That's so cool. And then we have one for Karina. Oh, she's gonna love this. We have the little Karopi Squishmallow. She is going to flip. Thank you so much as always, Sergio. All right, next up, this one comes from, and this one's Sergio too, actually. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what is this? One of the sickest arcs in all of Dragon Ball. We have the Kid Buu. This is the Kid Buu regression. He's not him on the front there, but we have Kid Buu back here. You can see this is sick. The Kid Buu VHS. Thank you so much, Sergio. Okay, next up, this one comes from Timothy Dacus. Timothy, thank you so much. Let's see what we have here. Hope everything in here is okay. Oh my gosh, there's tightly packed, and you added a liquid. It's a little leaky, but that's okay. We have the Bubble Bath Mango Scented. I think with the liquid, it may have gotten on like everything else in the package. Nothing's wrong with being mango scented. We'll get it open. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have a bag of some small items in there. It looks like some stickers and stuff. We have a Pez dispenser. We have a little Mr. Krabs finger puppet, a Dorable of Gil, and then also a Happy See, Happy Do book, and also a SpongeBob t-shirt. Oh, that is a really cool design. It's got Squidward doing the thing on it in like several different color variations. Just him in black and white, him in like some color, and he just kind of pops up throughout the whole shirt. That is so cool. Thank you. And actually, the liquid didn't get on the shirt. The book absorbed most of the liquid. But I actually really like this this bottle too. Thanks so much, man. Okay, this one comes from Braxton in New York. So Braxton, let's take a look here and see what we got. All right, so we have some Easter eggs, it looks like. So I'm a little bit behind on this one, but it's okay. We got some Easter eggs here, all Nickelodeon themed ones. And we also have some Krabby Patties. A SpongeBob Jumbo coloring book. Oh, and this is sweet, dude. Nautical Noir, the SpongeBob comic book, number 57. I am trying to collect all of these SpongeBob comics. It is really hard, but I've just been slowly getting one here, one there. So this is huge, dude. Thank you so much. So it's a noir style comic book. What's black and white and yellow. So the whole comic book is done in black and white and yellow. So some colors are accented in yellow, but most of it's all in black and white. And that's why I want to collect all these SpongeBob comic books. They are so brilliantly done. Every single issue is just so thoughtful in the execution of that particular book. They switch the art style up constantly. The vibes and like the direction of what they're trying to do in the comic book is constantly changing and innovating to keep things interesting and fun the whole way. And it breaks a lot of rules and does a lot of things that the show would never do. And it makes it such an interesting experience reading through them. Thank you so much, man. I will treasure this always. And then also we have some SpongeBob like art pieces here. And it says, you can give me away. And it's got like a art piece. Let me see here. There's a way to open this up. We have this really cool like Krabby Patty design. And then we also have Plankton still in the Krabby Patty, of course. And then back here, you can see this awesome Squidward right here, who looks like, man, I haven't done the thing in years. The thing, I am the thing. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I love how the notepad on there, it says, "You can give me away," says Wayne Industries from the desk of Bruce Wayne. Hey. It would be really cool if he was Batman, but since it's just Bruce Wayne, I mean, it's cool, but, you know, there's another billionaire. There's no way he's doing anything to help society. He's doing nothing to help Gotham. Okay, and this one comes from Kevin Graham, and Kevin Graham is an awesome friend of mine in the community here on YouTube. We'll pop his channel up on screen right now. He does a lot of SpongeBob unboxings and like card stuff too, so go check him out for sure. We got a little note here, so let's read that first. So Kevin is also an artist. He's worked for Disney, Lucasfilms, SpongeBob, and a few other things. And I've already been talking to him for a while, an awesome dude. And he sent in this stuff right here too, a really cool, oh man. So again, I said he's an artist. He does a lot of stuff for trading cards especially. So this is a personal Kevin Graham art card right here of SpongeBob with a little meh face. I love it. That's so cool. Thank you so much. And it's like hand painted. That is beautiful. Extremely well done. Thank you so much. And then not just that, we also have this crazy, I don't even know what this is, this crazy Squidward card. It has this insane gold frame around it, and I'm pretty sure this is licensed too. Like, it looks really good, and I would say it's probably from like one of the many Nick Asia SpongeBob card games, but I've never seen a card that came in like a gold frame like this. So hopefully Kevin can give us some information as to like where this card came from, if it's like a chase card in a set, is it like a box topper, a mail-in type prize? This is crazy though. It's like a SpongeBob version of a Starry Night, I think the art is called, and you can see the gold is like speckled in to the wind or like the sky. That is gorgeous. And you got Squidward there inside of Sandy's like space costume. This is a whole interesting card, and then the back you have this really cool golden SpongeBob logo as well as some jellyfish in there. That is really beautiful. Like, the frame is incredible. So yes, there is his information right there as well if you guys want to check it out. There's his Instagram and also his personal handle. There we have it. Thank you so much, Kevin. I would love to learn more about that card. That is fascinating. All right, and then we got one more big one right here, which is this one. I almost broke my wrist. We have, this is from our boy. This is from the boy Limestone. I didn't even realize it. This is from our boy Limestone Picker. Let's see what we got here, man. Holy cow. Oh yeah, this thing is loaded up. Thank you so much, man. If you guys don't know who Limestone Picker is, just like with Sergio, a few other people, they are a long time awesome member of the Rep Pack and also just a great friend of mine. Thank you so much, Dustin. Let's go ahead and see what he sent here though. So I know he finds all this stuff thrifting. So this is just some stuff that he's found in his area that he thought would be cool to share with you guys. So let's see what we got here. Out the gate though, this just stands out to me. That is so sick. We have the Powerpuff Girls gift bag. That is so sweet. You got them on the front and you got them on the back. That is such a 2000s vibe. It is literally from the year 2001. That is like almost as basically as Y2K as it gets, and the quality on this thing is fantastic too. We got a couple plushies in here. We got Donald Duck, a little baby Donald Duck, but this is like an 80s one, maybe like early 90s, but I would say probably 80s from the look of it. Mickey's Christmas Carol. I'm pretty sure this is like an 80s style plush. And then we also got Sebastian under the sea. My tag you see doesn't have any date, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty old. It looks pretty old. Yes, I'm freaking old. I love his teeth just out like that. Do crabs even have teeth?
Birds don't have teeth, see?
Oh, these are sweet. SpongeBob napkins, pocket tissues. I used to like, as a kid, I never use these pocket tissues now. These would just be great for the collection, 2013 yellow label era. But as a kid, these were like my wallet, you know, like you as an adult, you always have your wallet with me. I always had a little packet of these napkins with me at school because I had allergies. I also had asthma. So the phlegm and mucus was coming out of me from every direction. So it was a necessity to keep one of these on me. So these little packies of napkins in a sad way are actually super nostalgic for me. These things came in clutch, man. So that's so cool. I love this. Very sweet. And then we also have, a new novel for the freaking book collection. Every single time I think we have every Nickelodeon movie in its novelization, we end up with another one. There's 3 Good Burger novelizations. Who would have guessed that? And there's also a novelization of Harriet the Spy. Harriet the Spy in a book. And it's actually the thickest one too. They really went in on this one. That's so cool. We also got in here. Okay, so there's a bunch of media here, but I got a little bit distracted. Oh my God, there's so much sick stuff in here, dude. This is so awesome. The Misadventures of Flapjack on freaking DVD. I don't think there's any like complete series or anything like that for Flapjack. So the fact that you got 5 episodes as well as bonus features, adventures of voice acting, adventures of animation, and misadventures in song, and also meet Thorpe Von Orman, which is the guy who made the show. Oh, dude, Misadventures of Flapjack is one of my favorite shows of all time. The only reason why it's not #1 of my favorite Cartoon Network shows is just because I don't feel like it was on long enough to get like a real true ending, and not just that, just to really flesh out the world. So Regular Show is my favorite, but I would say it's only second to Regular Show is Misadventures of Flapjack. That show is absolutely hilarious. I love it so much. And also the creator of this show worked on SpongeBob too. So in some ways, I've always kind of viewed this as like an alternate reality of SpongeBob. I mean, you have Captain Knuckles who voices the Dutchman and also who voices Captain Knuckles. Flapjack, who's like this very over-the-top, optimistic, innocent, pure of heart character, interacting with a very wild and nonsensical world. Like there's a lot in common with the shows, and it's also really cool because it's very nautical themed as well too. It all takes place in the Starmalong Harbor, so it's basically above water and it's very ocean based. They're sailing everywhere. The entire show is rooted around the ocean, so I love that, man. Thank you so much. Then it wasn't just done there. We got a little freaking Jackie Chan action figure. This is from 2002, a little mini Jackie Chan. Who doesn't need a little mini Jackie Chan? Oh wait, you won't be able to come up with a name because everybody could use a little mini Jackie. Is it a stamper? No, it's just a literal, like a little freaking obelisk. That is fantastic. We have a dinosaur here. This is like one of those like air pump like animatronic toys. We have a Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse. We got a stack of the Nick Scenic cards. Ooh, we got some exclusives. Some Dustin exclusive stuff here, dude. We got some Limestone Picker stickers here. Heck yeah, man. We got a freaking profile picture and a sticker. Let's go. And he also has some drink cozies right here too. Like Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. It says Sandler Farley 1993. I believe he sells those on his shop too if you guys are interested. That's awesome, man. Then we got a little button too. Heck yeah, dude. We're gonna put this button somewhere here in the cavern. That's dope. Thank you so much, man. All right, let's just get a stack of this media out. There's so much of it. Oh, heck yeah. There's so much cool stuff in here. Let's just start with this though. So we have a DVD copy of The Wild Thornberrys. What is this? It says movie gallery, case only. I thought you appreciate the history. I appreciate it. I don't know what movie gallery is though. Maybe that's like something in the South, or maybe it's like a regional based thing. I don't think we had movie gallery, but that's still cool. I'm trying to say like what movie it. Oh, that's cool. So it is a case for As Told by Ginger's. This is As Told by Ginger's wedding. So it is a rental case for that. That is really sweet. I actually really do appreciate that. That's really unique. So it's the rental copy case for As Told by Ginger at Movie Gallery. If you guys are aware of Movie Gallery or had any of those near you, let me know. That's awesome. We got Nick Picks 3. That's the one I needed to have the last one. So that's all 4 of them now. Dude, Nick Picks 3 is like the hardest one to find. So we have Nick Picks 1, Nick Picks 2, I do not have in the cavern right now. I don't know where I put it, but I showed you guys them here on the channel here before. I have Nick Picks 1 and 2 sealed. So I know I have it. And if I need to find another open copy, the Nick Picks 2 is like 1 and 2 are the easiest to find. I mean, they're still special when you find them, but it's almost impossible to find number 3 and 4. So now we have all of the Nick Picks DVDs. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, and it's got the freaking inserts in there too, man. It's got the security tag in there, man. Limestone could have stole this, but I don't care. It was worth it. That's awesome. The disc on is not bad. I mean, that's definitely playable, and I'm gonna invest in a disc resurfacer eventually here. That is so cool, man. Thank you so much. That is something I've been looking for a long time. Man, I wish I had my second one in here so we could just put those all right next to each other. I gotta go find number 2 so I can do that. That is freaking sick. All right, so we got Nick Picks Volume 3. We got, ooh, I have these movies, but I always love a special variant like this. A 2-pack with Spiderwick Chronicles as well as a series of unfortunate events. We have Spiderwick Chronicles. We have a copy of Blue's Room, Little Blue Riding Hood, Blue's First Holiday, Nickelodeon Goes Green, and they just have like all the main characters and then just like the frog from, or not frog, turtle. The turtle from Wonder Pets. He's like, he's green. He's going green. And then we also have What's New Scooby-Doo. Oh, this is another one, another Rinsel one. This one comes with a disc too. Oh my God, that's freaking lemony stick it. That's a thick freaking DVD, man. It's hard to see on camera here. They should call this lemony thicket. This is a thick DVD. I thought it was like 3 DVDs that were stacked on top of each other. That thing got so much code, and that thing won't suffer from disc rot for like another 300 years. That's crazy. That's like a laser disc. Okay, that's awesome. And it's the rental case for that as well too. Very sweet. Okay, there we go. So we have all our DVDs there. We got a bag of toys here. We got, what is this? This is a SpongeBob cake topper. I believe he vibrates. Yeah. Took a little moment of pleasure for that little finger massage. But yeah, it's a little like, I believe this was a cake topper back in the day. Very cool. Paw Patrol figures, which we won't talk about. And then an ornament, but I think you probably just sent me the whole bag. It was mostly for the SpongeBob. Thank you. A freaking big stack of stickers here from all those wobblers he was opening over on his channel. Those are perfect. We can just give those away to people. We got a box of Powerpuff Girls Valentine's Day cards. I hope your Valentine's Day is full of everything nice. That's very cute. I was looking for a Mojo Jojo one that says, I hope your Valentine's Day is filled with chemical X. We got a SpongeBob reindeer Nick Candy like chain there. Oh, and that is sweet. Look at this. SpongeBob is the alarm clock. Real working sponge. We did get one of these in box from Grandma Faith in the rep pack, but this one's one out of box that we can use. And it seems like all the buttons are working. He did put a note saying batteries corroded. I tried to reverse. I'm not sure if it worked. And I'm looking at it. I mean, I think if I just kind of like scrape off some of the corrosion a little bit, you know, get some apple cider vinegar, I could probably get this thing working. It is missing the battery cover, but I mean, like I said, we have one sealed in the collection. This would just be one to kind of be able to actually, you know, throw up on a shelf or something eventually. That is so cool. And then it has a little sponge block that should pop up here, and that's where you hit the snooze button on the alarm clock. I love it. We got a Blaze in the freaking monster trucks car. We got a Valentine's Day SpongeBob plushie. This is green label. A really clean copy of Sponge for Hire there. Edgar and Ellen, for those of you guys that actually know this show, it did have a Nicktoons show. I might have this book already, the High Wire, but if I do, I doubt it's in that good a shape. That's a really good one. Oh, dude, this is awesome. This is a SpongeBob USB flash drive. Includes wallpapers, icons, and screensavers. Take your data wherever you go. That is so cool. 2011 too, man. It's by Sakar. I would have thought this was by N-Power because it's like the same year as like a lot of that N-Power technology stuff came out. Love it. We got a Walmart badge. This is a Walmart exclusive badge for SpongeBob. Limestone is the king of buttons. He literally has so many buttons in his collection. He actually did a vending video where he was like selling off a lot of his like different buttons that he got, and man, you should have seen how many that he had available. Some crazy ones. I don't know where he gets all the buttons, but man, am I glad that he's been generous enough to give me a couple of the SpongeBob ones and a couple other ones I feel like he's given me in the past too. So thank you so much, man. We have two different Powerpuff Girls spin tops here. We got the girls here all set up in one spin top, and then we got Mojo Jojo here. I think this is the Kellogg's one. We have the freaking like elf from from what is that freaking from Spiderwick? There he goes. Is he holding like a freaking salt container? Oh, to be honest, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. We have, oh, that's really cool. A theme deck. Is this still sealed inside there? I mean, it's open, but that's still sick. Still has the SpongeBob hollow right in the front there. This is the SpongeBob Aquatic Amigos. Hey, and it came with a pack too. The pack's open, but that's still awesome, man. Let's see what card. Actually, they have like a SpongeBob #1 in there. Oh, Patrick #4 is actually really solid. So this is like your base set, like your rookie Patrick card, essentially. And these are all first edition cards too. Thank you so much, man. I actually didn't know that the theme decks came with a booster pack too. And we have a little button here of Walt Disney, as well as one for Maleficent, as well as a little Reptar button. And then this guy, man, what is his name? He's from Dora. Oh, it's gonna bug me. What is his name? It's Tico? Is it Tico? Ryan, put up his name on screen. I think it's Tico. Oh wait, here's the battery cover for that SpongeBob alarm clock. Heck yeah. All right, and then for our books here, we got a few. Oh man, that's awesome. I already see one thing that's like super nostalgic for me, honestly. We have 2 different Adventure Time trade books here, full of comic from Kaboom and Frederator. This, dude, I had this exact notebook growing up. This right here, man, I'm gonna say 2004, 2005, green and white label, recorded in Oshophonic, hi-fi sound. I didn't know what any of that meant when I was a kid. Deep blue sea, vintage vinyl. I just knew that the cover looked cool. And it's unused too, man. That is awesome. By Pintech, Jack's Pacific Notebook. That is, oh, the cover, dude, literally brings me back to like freaking, I want to say like 2nd, 3rd grade of like, you know, having my SpongeBob notebook, my backpack, my binder, being able to just kind of like, you know, I felt so cool because I love SpongeBob and being able to see him on my stuff. It just felt so awesome. So seeing this again is just hit me with like a wave of those nostalgic feelings, man. That's what I live for. That is so cool, dude. Thank you so much. That is like, I mean, there's a lot of awesome stuff, but this is probably one of my favorites just because it's like this, you know, I love getting the newer items and stuff that I don't have in the collection because it's like I want to experience them, some of the items I didn't have as a kid. But when you get those things that you actually owned when you were a kid, it just hits a little different, you know? That is incredible. Okay, and then we have it looks like one of the Burger King Dexter's Lab toys here. You have the little like brain inside there that you can actually move around with this little switch in the bottom, and it also lights up too. And you got Dee Dee over there about to press the button. Thank you. And then we have a container of Hot Wheels here. Oh, there's a SpongeBob one. And we got the SpongeBob monster truck right there. I love the buck teeth in the front. There we go. All right, and that was actually the last package. Thank you so much, Limestone. Thank you everybody that submitted some mail in this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you guys want to support the show, make sure you guys go check out the Patreon and the whatnot information down below. And if you're ever interested in participating in this series we call fan mail, feel free to send whatever you want over to this address on screen. This is my PO box. As I always say, I recommend going through a third-party service when you're shipping the package, going through a website like Shippo, stamps.com, something similar to that. You'll get a way better rate than if you just walk into the post office with the box. They're always going to charge you a lot more. The rates are way better if you go through those options. You can do it however you want, but I see a lot of packages like, you know, the shipping post on there, and I know that you guys could get a way better deal if you just didn't go through the post office. So just to help you out, I would definitely check those options out. But regardless, however you get it here, thank you so much. Stay tuned here. We got to label a bunch of these items, but before that, you know the drill. Scan it. Okay, so now we are going to start adding some of this stuff into the collection. Again, guys, I try to add as much stuff as I can on video, but I do have to move a lot of stuff around, and it can end up prolonging the finalization of these videos quite a bit. So I'm going to put away a few things. Some stuff will be added to the collection. Of course, some stuff will be added to the vault. It is all labeled up, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, and in our gold section, I decided to add our card we got from Kevin right here, as well as, I didn't have to even label this one because this is already his artwork, and it's labeled right on the inside there with his signature. furniture. So everything's also labeled, of course, that is going into the showcase room here. But we got the card right here with the gold collection. Okay, and you can see DoodleBob is right up there. We'll kind of crop it in if we can. I need to make space on our wall. I have a lot of space over here, but I need to move some stuff down. So I need to get the ladder, and I don't have a ladder right now. It's outside. So for right now, he's going there. But soon he'll be added to our Funko wall. Okay, and this book, we did not have the Harriet the Spy book. We got to add that to the collection. So another movie book added to the collection. Okay, and I added the SpongeBob tin here with my other SpongeBob lunch tins. That one was in a little better condition, so glad to have him. Okay, so the Krusty Krab SpongeBob is right over here. I was gonna put him with the Glove World, but again, the ladder. So I'm gonna put him right here with the Krusty Krab stuff for right now, when eventually I'll probably move him there, but he also fits really good in this spot. Okay, Nick Picks 3 is going here in our DVD section. Now we just gotta find where I put number 2. All right, so that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Check out this video right here on screen that I know you're gonna love. It's our last episode of Fan Mail. I'll see you guys over there. And as always, right back. I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.